Greetings everyone, and great here. Another age bar is for replay. Spawn on bottom left side is the blue Malians, or Dio, Favente, Perennis. Spawn on the right side is the magenta Ottomans. We have a foreign name. When it comes to economic benefits, the Malians do have access to the mining pit, which does give them a good amount of free gold and infinite supply of gold, and they can take that gold and invest into some free cows. They do also have access to, of course, a toll outpost for taxable tradable income. They instantly provide 8% of their currently carried gold, and there is a feudal age landmark to give you plus 50% of that into food. But those are just possibilities. The Ottomans, rather than taking time by collecting up resources, they decided to print out their units directly in the form of military schools. Additionally, they do have access to a vizier. Let's keep the auto player is selected, so here when the vizier pops up, he can also have access to the Italian hills, give plus 10% mining speed for his villagers as well. Let's say sheeple. Also going to be aggressive with spearmen. The mining pit, he's housing for the Malians. They do cost half the amount, they provide half the population, but they only have 33% less health. So rather than 750, they have 500 health. So overall, they can be raided, but they can still not exactly what I'm looking for. Not exactly as weak as being 50% of the cost. I'm not sure what I'm trying to how to say that. And now the monster core going up, which allows him access to either gold or stone, a gold of 75 resources per minute. And Bugor's got the twin minaret Mideries, which does spawn out some berry bushes there, which basically is 4 berry bushes that are harvested faster. These berry bushes have less capacity. Overall, it does give you a solid base of 4 villagers' berry income, which has the same collection rate as like 1.0, which is pretty good. So a good base for 4 villager food income, which makes it so you don't have to venture on the map as quickly. You still need to venture on the map, probably to collect some of these forest puppers, but that's about it. Oh, and the big gleaming age up says hi. Does torch down one of the housing there. Another spearman now advancing his way forward. You have the archery being applied on the field. When it comes to unique units, the Ottoman player does have access to unique units. A heavier horseman form the Sipahi, and the Metter, a unit that bangs some drums and inspires his buddies with a selectable buff. The Malians assets, however, are completely unique, barring the archer and all the siege weapons. Everything else in the lineup is 100% unique. Let's take out one of these, or set blaze another house. Archer take a bit of time there. House has burned down. Got the housing being replaced. Of course, it's not Supreme Commander, so rebuilding on the previous building doesn't make it so builds at 50%, start at 50%. I don't know if anybody actually will get that reference. This spearman will go down. That's probably a fresh one from the military school. Looks like both sides just echoing up. We do got quite a bit of stone to be collected up there. We do, of course, got the military schools. Time for some free Sipahi. Walking an eye for a second town center on these forest puppers. This location wouldn't be as bad for the berries and deer as well. Vizier is now available. He hasn't selected anything just yet. He is going to go for Anatolian Hills, which also gives him from 8 free sheeple. We got some cattle ranch is not being plowed on the field, which will give him a good location for his, well, start getting his food production going with his cows. He does plus like a mill there as well to get more cow production going. Oh, plus looks like that's where the other town center was originally going to be start up. Another mining pit here. When it comes to resources map, the Ottoman player's wood source here is nice, safe in the back. This one's, of course, a little bit in front, and this one's pretty far in the center of the map here. Spahi being pursued by these Donzo. Donzos do have a spear throw, which does do bonus damage versus cavalry as well. So the Ottoman player is a little bit doesn't have great wood placement. The Malians have nice wood placement all on the side and the back. Also doesn't mean you have less likely to use as natural defense, but I suppose you can just wall it off right there, and that will be reasonably well. And feed them towards the cows. Right now the mining pit is providing 102 gold per minute, not bad. Same thing with this one here. Spy try to get some torches there. Doesn't get any of the housing.
Eşit, kütezgil kalın.
And Imperial Armory now going on up. Couple javelin throws there. Don't put a couple javelin Donzo here. Just make sure these units don't raid those villagers. The Malian player is still pretty far from aging up. He's up with the Grand Fulani Corral, based on placement of those cattle ranches. And it looks like he's eyeing for more collectible cows. Right now there's 5 Sipahi, 2 on the way, plus military academies, a couple of basic spearmen from the original part of the game, and he has built 1 archer. The hidden Imperial Army is not fun field, does have access to the Vizier now, but she's going for probably into the military campuses. +1 military schools, very powerful. We'll give up the 4 military schools. Critics there onto that archer. Not going for the veteran Sipahi upgrade just yet. Got a couple more archers here. I do hear them screaming, so he's rapidly right-clicking on something. Does get a decent javelin throw there of the Donzo. There's the actual javelin throwers. Sipahi trying to make another charge there. Does get a good speed brace there onto the Sipahi. Javelin throwers making their way forward, trying to hit these archers. Sipahi getting hit by the Donzo, the scout, and Spearman actually taking a lot of hits there. Donzo's doing good focus fire there. Now the javelin throwers being fall back. All the Donzo did go down, barring 1. Fast could turn around and finish off this Sipahi. Javelin throwers do have good fierce damage. It does finish off a couple of wounded ones there as well. Scout falling on back. A good number of Sipahi still remaining. And there goes that Sipahi as well. Sipahi are relatively expensive at 160. In comparison, the heavy horseman for the Malians, the Sofa, costs 180. Now we've got the Grand Fulani Corral going on up. He does have a good number of downed cows here. He can still, of course, push these cows towards the corrals to get them collecting. Six Pahi trying to find a flank. There's only 2 Donzo here. There's 3 archers. Does get a good spear brace there. Should be able to pick off 1. Maybe pick off 2. All players are now in castaways. The first free Mangonel deployed on the field.
Kemankeş, cevval olun. İcra edelim. İcraat vakti. Aman! Ateşe maruz kaldım!
Good jam throw there. You can see these Pahi are being thrown away. One Pahi still remains. The javelin throw ability is soon to be off cooldown, which will finish him off. He's trying to close the distance there. Getting some hits on those archers. Let's get some good damage there. Donzo taking some fire from these archers now. Mangonel now pulling the field should be very effective in this situation. Archer's getting some good hits here. We now have imported armor now being researched, as it looks like he's eyeing for some sofas. And now this house is set ablaze through archer fire. One house does go down. Mangonel will get some great damage here. Mangonels do bonus damage versus buildings, but they do reasonably well. He does actually withdraw some of these cows over here. He's maybe eyeing to, yep, he's just withdrawing those cows so he can eat them directly. No cheese here. More housing starting to see some fire down here. Just as Sofa engaging a Sipahi, veteran Sofa. He does not have the veteran Sipahi research just yet. He's going for it at all. Sofa does go down there. We got a good number of archers here. Sofa should be very effective. He does have a good number of javelin throwers as well. He has a large number of Donzo, which is going to be significantly less useful. Right now, the Ottoman player has an army of 32. The Malian player does have an army of 46. Mangonel does miss these villagers from before. Does pick out some of these forces. Got some mana arms on the field, which should be effective versus his opponent. Though do remember, Donzos do have plus one inherent melee armor, which can make a difference, but maybe not so much. Sofas, we're going to take out that. Those Sipahi. Mangonel does go down. Sofas do not get bonus damage to siege, but the damage is still relatively high. We got a handful of Janissaries now pulling the field. Sofas will get gunned down there. No damage from the Mangonel. Javelin throwers still getting some good hits here. Mangonels will get some great damage from the javelin throwers, as they are, of course, a light or ranged infantry. Horseman does go down there, so we have the base on forward, or Donzo. At this point in time, he needs to get out Springball and engage that Mangonel. He doesn't really have anything to really engage it. And this one's pulling out more and more Janissaries to get the Sofas. Down throwers will be effective versus Janissaries, however, since they do get bonus versus ranged. Another Vizier is now available. Does go for the faster training. Does take out those units. Faster training gives a plus 25% production at his military academies. So in return, that should make his 4 military academies act as quality as 5. And let's see now. Do we see a military academy almost fully built on something? Actuality, he is actually missing a military school. We can still go for another. Let's see how much value the military school is currently providing. Looks like each spearman, let's just call it a nice simple 40 seconds for build time. So that would be 80 resources. Let's divide that in half and make it so it'll be 40 resources. 40 resources every 20 seconds and times that by 3. So every single military school right now is providing about 120 resources per minute in straight unit value. So for us to avoid a shot there from the Maganel. So if he gets out all 4 military academies, that will be about 480 resources per minute in comparison to mining pits, which are currently providing 102. And the cattle ranches, 109, and providing a bit more thanks to his landmark. But he does also have a opposing landmark with the Mid Imperial Armory, which can probably have similar value as well, just takes much longer since their units are much more expensive.
Beyler hareket eyleyin.
Mangonels, you get a decent shot there on the toll outpost. Ground throwers do take out that spear, Sipahi. Janissaries archers are now engaging Donzos for quite good numbers. Mangonels do get a great volley there on those archers. Sophos trying to gauge the Maganel. There's a couple of Janissaries still remaining in this army. Maganels fires one more shot before going down, get a small hit there. Now just a good number of archers here, getting pursued. Donzo just being charged way forward as well. Archers, Safadi comes from a nice flank here. We've got some Musafadi warriors and anti-armor specialists, which does have higher damage output than spearmen, but not necessarily versus Safadi. They can hit Safadi, they just won't be great against them. It's off counter. Janissaries pushing forward, gets good damage there. These Sapahi, of course, we're seeing large amount of poison damage there. It does go down. Now this army can advance on forward. Most of Blue's front line have disintegrated, but most of Magenta's backline have disintegrated as well. Good volley there, taking out the rest of the Musfati Wars. And Donzo, Musfati Wars are light melee, so they will get bonus damage from the archers. Springald does get a good shot there. Does hit the Maganel as well, very, very important. More archers push way forward.
Beni takip eyleyin dikitler. Gözünüz açık olsun. Hadi emire. Cenk eyleyin. Atı sipahi evamirin intizar.
That's some good damage there. One of the Springalds do go down. Maganel finds a shot there. So the Malian player now still has his own Maganel, which are going to be very big for the archers and the Janissaries.
Emrin başım üstüne. Bana bir hedef itaat. İcraat vakti. Emamirin nedir?
Do now have a pair of siege warchers on the front line. Does have barracks for improved production speed. There is now another black military school on the front line who's going for some man-at-arms. More Janissaries been put on the field. He sees he knows about the Malian Maganel. He needs to take that out. He's getting out some more Sapahi. He knows he needs to get out some more anti-siege weapons, but his opponent has a good number of Springballs himself, so more Sapahi will probably be in order. More Sapahi will probably be in order. More Janissaries pushing way forward. Gets good damage there. These Springbalds do go down. Maganel finds a shot there. So the Malian player now still has his own Maganel, which are going to be very big for the archers and the Janissaries. And Magenta's now eyeing for a keep here. Does spot the mining pit. Mining pit's not... Gold has only been partially been nabbed. And Magenta does have a lot of palisade walls, and he does have a pair of gold up here as well. If those going to have trouble collecting these resources when these all that stuff is there. Magenta so far has claimed 1 relic, Blue has claimed up 2. Now Blue is trying to push forward his opponent's infrastructure here. Got a decent shot there. Magneto finds out okay shot there. That's a good number of man-at-arms. Magnetos are okay versus infantry. The more effective versus range units, they get bonus damage there. And melee infantry has higher health, but it's still a good soft counter to mass infantry. The more of a counter to mass are range units. Man-at-arms are breaking way through. Poison archers will do okay versus armored slow. Gets more damage there. Getting some more poison arrows there onto the man-at-arms. Does take that one as well. Now the keep is slowly taking out these housing. Now going for the burning oil research as well. Right now the force is 61 to 69. The quality is in favor of Magenta as well. Have a good number of Janissaries as well as Sipahi, man-at-arms, all that sort. Janissaries do cost 160. Like Sipahi.
İnşallah düşmanla tesadüf eylerim.
Does take out that spring gold there. Magnetos find a massive hit there on the Ottoman range units. Magneto could go down. We'll fire one more shot before going down. Janissaries completely avoid all that damage, however. We start moving forward. Janissaries do have 16 damage. They only do 1 damage versus Magnetos. They're not hand cannoneers. They will do minimal damage. That instance, he tried to gun down the Magneto with them. They did horribly. Good damage there. Good well placement of the Malian siege. The Ottoman players' units just sort of just disintegrated. Score receiving a bit of fire there. Magenta's claiming up his gold up here as well as this gold. Is keeping this area still in the region. Mining pit now under fire. Another gold will go down. Got spring gulls going down for both sides. Looks like Blue lost 2 spring gulls there. Blue's down to 1 spring gull. Magenta still has one there. Janissaries are pushing forward. Got 3 Magnetos here deployed out. Finds a massive hit there, taking out almost half the archers for the Ottoman player. Spring Gold versus not Spring Gold. And Magenta Spring Gold does go down. Got the man-at-arms and the Lancers and Sipahi engaging in the front line. Magnetos will take out that more of the Ottoman range units. Got another Spring Gold here. Needs to be making more shots against those Magnetos. Those go down there, however. Another Magneto does get blown too, gets good damage, but does go down. A couple Janissaries here remaining. He may want to go for his emergency Janissaries, get out 10 Janissaries to help him defend. Nope, he's already got to that. He has all of his here now deployed. finds a decent shot there on the villagers. Let's take out the reinforced spring guards. And since the Ottoman player couldn't yield the siege weapons, also the Ottoman player moved back out of the game. Moved force out of the game, I should say. Let's get some more shots there with the spring guard. Fires one shot before going on down. Trebuchet now finds shots. He does have a couple decent work shots here, which could get a surprise gator. There's still a lot of infrastructure up here as well, so he's able to build more military units. But Magenta does back the game now. This hand grade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.